What's happening, people? Welcome back to Ordinary E, and today we are going to be reviewing a product. So a company called Silkland reached out to me and said would I review their product, which is a cable, and it's a 2.1 cable apparently, and I said sure. As you know, on my channel we do everything for free, so when they said I could have this product for free and review it, I said yes, send it across. So usually on my channel we get free second-hand stuff that's been used and broken most of the time, and I try and fix them, right? And this is like one of the first times, sorry, the second time now that we've had a product given to us. The first time was the joysticks, and you know this channel, we like free stuff. So I said yeah, send it along. Of course, brand new free is even better. So let's have a look at what they sent me. So here we have it. 2 Silkland packages. I asked for 2 because I'm probably going to destroy one. And yeah, shout out to Silkland. Thank you very much for sending the cable. It comes in an envelope, not a padded envelope, and I think you just pop it open. Yes. All right. So just on the packaging there, it says a Silkland DisplayPort 2.1 VESA DP80 certified cable, 2 meters, and it can do 16K at 60 Hertz. Holy cow. So that's a pretty good cable. So a 2.1 DP cable, which is a DisplayPort cable. Oh, that could be a problem for me because I've got old stuff. So this is a newer cable, and inside we have the cables. So they actually look super good quality build, and you get a bit of paperwork with some information, specifications, plug and play, 2.1 cable, and it's rated at 80 gigabytes bandwidth, and it could do a resolution of 16K. 16K, I didn't even know 16K existed. At 60 Hertz, 8K at 240 Hertz. Well, that's big. With a DSC attention, not compatible with HDMI, USB-C, VESA certified length at 2 meters. So it's very hard to get a very long cable that can do 80, and you get a little label on there, it says 80, so 80 gigabytes bandwidth. So that's pretty good from what I've learned and had a bit of a research on it. The quality comes in a braided cable, so they're braided. Let's undo one and see how easy it is to tangle up, but I doubt it will be. Very thick cable, might I add. Now DP ports do not come on a console. They're mainly for your PC. And yeah, that's pretty good cable, nylon, and it's got aluminium casing with a bend factor. Okay, pretty sturdy build, gold plated, and look at that, guys, that is awesome. So yeah, that's a DP DisplayPort cable, 2.1 at a 2 meter length, so that's huge. So apparently at 2 meters after that you probably start losing a bit of signal and bandwidth, and they're both the same, so we don't need that. And let me show you the difference. So for consoles you have to use a HDMI cable, right, which you've all seen before, which looks like that. So you can see the difference. It's pretty much almost similar, but not. It's more square edge and a little corner cut out there. And then this is your HDMI cable. This is what normal consoles use. And the reason you use these for consoles is because of your TV and the audio. So these carry a good audio transmission as well as the video. But these are mainly for better video. So which is why they're better for your PC, because your PC uses a separate audio system that you connect separately, right? So these would be better for display purposes. But unfortunately, I don't have a monitor where I could test that. Maybe I can get an adapter and probably test it that way, but these are the newer types. So the monitors in the old days, this was the old DP ports, but these were called DVI, digital video. So these are display ports. So digital video, so it's replaced those, right, for your PC and your monitors. So I do have to get a better monitor, and the reason being is that these handle better refresh rates, right? 240 Hertz at 8K, that's huge. I'm looking at getting a 144 Hertz monitor or 4K. That is an awesome cable if it can do what it says it can do. I will have to try and find a monitor now to see if we can test this. Oh dear. But on the face of things, the company is called Silkland. We're going to check out their website and see what they're all about. They are VESA certified, and if you see the LTT cable that's just come out, LTT have a gizmo that can test the cable, so we can't really see if we are getting 80 gigabytes of bandwidth from the cable. But yeah, all in all, it looks great. I mean, it's got aluminium casing here, gold, did I mention that? And super thick cable. I would love to cut it open. Should I cut it open? The other benefits of having DisplayPort cables like this is if you have multiple screens as well, so they can handle multiple screens better. Now the other thing, right, is your graphics card. So these are connected for your graphics card. So you used to have the VGA for the old monitors, you had the DVI for your display, looking like that, and you had HDMI on some graphics card when it came. So these are the newer connections. These are the 2.1 cables, but obviously I don't have that. I think graphics card started coming out with the Nvidia 1080s or the 10 series, so I should have one on the back of my the back of my graphics card. So hopefully I can test this cable and see if we benefit from having a display port over a HDMI, which is what I'm using at the minute. Although I think I'm using a HDMI converter to DVI, so I am using a DVI on my monitors. But if you can send me some monitors, Silkland, then I could have tested this now. But let me see if I can pick a monitor up. Maybe a friend of mine has it, and we can try and test these out and see if there's any better quality between a HDMI and a 2.1 DP. But yeah, all in all, for the length, so 2 meter length, carrying 80 bandwidth with great, feels like a really good quality. Let's bend it up. So yeah, you could probably bend this multiple times. You ain't gonna see any sort of difference in the cable, whereas I mean the old cables as well, but you can see how they deform, they bend easier. So yeah, better quality build there than the older cables, much thicker cable, so hopefully that indicates that inside of here are super good high quality insulated cables individual. Really want to plug this in, yeah, really want to test this out and plug this in. But yeah, if you've got a PC with an Nvidia card that has a DP connector, then I recommend you use those, because you're going to have a separate, as I said, a separate connection for your audio. Whereas if you're using consoles and TVs, they carry the audio, it's just plug and play, it's much easier. Consoles don't have this. I don't know why, probably they should, because nowadays TVs you're always going to buy a soundbar. So yeah, if consoles PS6 are coming out, make sure you've got a DP connector for us all, because these are much better quality cable dedicated for video. So let's go and check out their website. We'll also check out the VESA, what's it called, the VESA VESA website, so you can check that their cables are on there and they actually have been certified. I don't think the LTT cable has certification. I think they mentioned in their video that it doesn't really need it. I'm not sure, apparently it's expensive. But yeah, well, tell me what you think about this cable. If you've used one, leave your comments in below. I'll leave links to this product in the description below, so you can go and check it out for yourself. But on the face of it, it looks like a really good quality cable. Can't knock it, man, really can't knock it. If I can find some images and videos of people using this cable before and see what the differences are, I'll put that on the screen. But let's go and check their website out. Okay guys, so this is the VESA.org website, and we're going to search for Silkland. Okay, nothing come up when I type that in. VESA membership, download, become a member, display port. So here's your specs for display port, gives you some blurge on that. Okay, well, how do I look them up then? Featured members, I don't see a Silkland here. Emeritus members. How then do you product database display port? VESA is an international. Okay, let's try this VESA display port. Silkland, please. Where are you? Oh, there we go. Certified product. Silkland DP 1.2 or 1.4 for 8K at 2 meters. So which one do we have? Here's the one. The Silkland S1342 DP to DP 2.1 cable, 2 meters length, DP 80. So it's true. Let's view the product. And that's all they have. Let's go to their website. So they are VESA certified on whatever that was, and there it is, guys. It's a pure 16K Clarity Pro performance. Let's decline some cookies. All cables, types, and we offer. Holy cow, guys, look at this. They're all pretty much similar build quality, so you can match your aesthetics if it matched what our customers are saying. Can a HDMI do 240 Hz, HDMI 2 and 2.1 support? Explained. Ultra, so they're well into the space. Look, 144 Hz. Yeah, they look legit, guys. They look legit to me. Tell me what you think. But look at this cable. This is a 240. Oh, this is a lightning Thunderbolt cable. HDMI, USB 4 cables. Okay, so USB C types to C. And then Thunderbolts. So we're going to need to start getting into Thunderbolts, guys. But yeah, here's the display cables. VESA certified 80 DP at 80 gigabytes bandwidth, like we said. 16K. Think you can see the prices here, guys. $46, $18, $21, $13. So they sent me, believe it was this one here, so it's about $22, guys. Yeah, with the orange type. It's not this one, because this is 6.6 foot. VESA certified with a type C. Yeah, no, so it's this one that they've sent me. Dual 4K 240 Hz plus triple 4K at 144 Hz. So this is why it's better for multiple monitors as well. Damn, I don't know if I want to destroy one of these cables, because I might get another monitor.
Might get 2 monitors. Okay, so really good. Now, $21, $22. Is that a good price? I don't really know because I've not really been in the market to get these. Let's check Amazon and we'll go 2.1 BP cable and 2 meters, right? All right, so you can get 16K display port cable at 2.1 1 meter. No, so you can't. So 12 meters is £13. So we're now in the UK here, obviously. So £13, and this is a 3 meter cable. So these guys think they could do 3 meters at 16K. All right, whoever that is, factory. Let's see if we can find. Here's Stouchy. Here's the one I've been using for my HDMI cables. Pretty good. I've got no complaints. Ooh, nice display cables. Where is Silkland on this list? Oh, there we go. Here's a Silkland cable, 80dp, $16.99. So okay, they're not too far off. They are more expensive. But look, these are not gold. These are 10K, 8K. Okay. Look at these guys. 16K looks pretty small and thin. Stouchy. I do know this brand. I think they're pretty good. Not sure. Well, actually, yeah. Okay, so Stouchy. But then you go into these guys who are $17.99. It doesn't look gold or well built. Those, I know those kind of cables. They're pretty thin, not really good. Having had these in my hand, these feel really good. $16.99 though. All right, there is cheaper ones. Guys. But I don't. Oh, these are limited deals. So yeah, look, Silkland do limited deals sometimes. Here you go. Same cable, 1.2, 2.1 cable for $9.48. So they are competitive as well, guys. And now for kicks, how much is an LTT cable? So this is the LTT. Yeah, clothing, all products. Here we go. Here we go. They've just brought out their cables. Ooh, okay. LTT are they're in the same bracket. Look at that. So I wasn't expecting LTT to be that competitive in pricing. So 40 gigabytes, so not quite the 80. What's this one again? 10. Oh, so have they got the 80 on here? They haven't got the 80 on here as yet. By the way, Linus, if you're watching, I need one of these screwdrivers, my guy, and I need your cables. I do love their magnetic fixing solution. I think that's a great thing, although it probably wipe your hard drives if you drop it on there. Yeah, I can't see any other cables. Yeah, so they've only brought out on their website, it looks like the 40 gigabytes bandwidth and the 10 gigabytes bandwidth. Interesting. But yeah, even the 40 is £22, which is the same as the 80 that I've just got. So I wonder if the 80 gigabyte cable is going to, and this is C2C. This is a Thunderbolt, really. Oh, okay. So they don't have a DP. Okay, sorry, my bad. They don't have a DP. Well, anyway, send me your cables, Linus. It'd be appreciated. So there we have it, guys. Let's go back to, I got a surprise.
Surprise! I got a 144 hertz monitor. Now there'll be another video on this coming out and how I got it, because you know me and this channel, we got to do stuff for free so that any ordinary guy can do this. But if I flip this around, you will see on the back there is a DP port and HDMI. It's got 2 HDMIs. Don't know why you would want 2. Please explain. But yeah, we got one there. Maybe in case one breaks. Watch out for future videos and how I got that. Now, what's going to happen? We can test this cable out. So I am going to plug the DP port, the DP cable in here. It's so big and thick and tough that it's hard to... Right, okay. There we go. So she's in there. Now the other end, and after doing some more research here, I think the 10 series is where they started coming out. Let me plug this in. I don't even know if this monitor works yet, but hopefully it does. But also, I can show you the difference between HDMI and the DP. I don't think there's going to be any noticeable difference, but let me know what you think. Apparently it's meant to be better, so let's do it. Okay, so the good thing about this cable is that, like we said already, it is 2 meters long, so I've got to get all the way over to there, guys. Yeah, check this out, it will reach. So super happy to have a long cable. I've got to somehow get to the back of that PC and plug it into the graphics card, and then we're going to see what it looks like. So there we have it, guys. I've got it hooked up. I've got the DP cable from Silkland in this monitor, but that monitor is a better monitor. Obviously it's got a higher refresh rate, so it will look a bit better. And then here is the HDMI, but I have converted the HDMI back into DVI for this monitor, but this monitor is only 1080p, so it will look a bit different just because of the monitor, really. Let me do some gameplay and see if I feel any different. There's me in the game. You can see the 2 monitors side by side. Who's shooting me? There's no need for that. And yeah, looks pretty good. I actually prefer this screen. Why is the MSI screen not as good? I mean, the colors are a bit better. This one's a bit darker. But yeah, 1080p versus 144 hertz. And even when I move, I mean, they both feel smooth, man. Can't really tell a difference. So, is it worth getting a higher refresh rate monitor over a 1080p monitor with a DP cable? I mean, if you look here, there is more detail on the grass and stuff like that versus that one, a bit more blurred. But other than that, guys, yeah, I'm not really seeing a massive difference. I mean, you let me know your thoughts, you can see it for yourself here. Yeah, but I will say the cable's good. Let's put it through some other testing. I'm gonna hit it with a hammer. Like if I bend the cable, nothing happens. So good quality. Yeah, nothing really disturbs the cable, so it is good quality cable. I'll just give you a close-up, guys, of the screen on DPI, about 144 Hertz, and then you got 1080p with HDMI. So you let me know if you see any differences. Alright guys, so I'm just going to show you now just the monitor. So we've got the DP cable plugged in, and that's the picture you get for that. And I'm going to show you the HDMI on the same monitor, and then I'll try and put it side by side to see if you can see any difference. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. This is a different game I've just put on. Can't remember the name of it now. What was it called? So yeah, that's DP display cable from the Silkland, and I'm also going to do something else. So here's a hammer and here's the cable. As you can see, no damage to the cable, and we've still got it going on. So pretty robust, I would say. And now let's look at our HDMI cable. So that's the desktop with the DP cable as well. Thought I'd just show you that. And that game is called Where Winds Meet. Where Winds Meet. So yeah, that's what it looks like. Now let's try the HDMI. So I'm going to steal the HDMI from my monitor there. It's not focusing, but you can see that's the HDMI. It's the 8K that I had in the back of my Samsung monitor there. So let's put it in the MSI monitor. Okay, so that's HDMI cable now. That's the desktop. Just going to start the game. Alright, now this is with HDMI. Oh, it's a bit choppy, you see that? So maybe the DP cable is better. But I'll try and put this side by side on the editing, and then you can tell for yourself. But yeah, you can see a bit of lag there from the HDMI cable or the monitor or my graphics card. Maybe it can't handle this. But I don't know if it was doing that with the DP cable. So there you have it, guys. Make your own decision. Okay, so you just saw me hit it with a hammer. I'm going to do one more thing for you guys. I don't want to do it. It's such a good cable, but I'm going to open it up for you so we can have a look inside. It's going to be a bit tough. Okay, we got through the nylon and we are through. Alright, and that's what we have inside. Hopefully that's coming up good on the camera. I've just destroyed a cable for you, a very good cable. So you're going to get the nylon on the outside. Then inside you got a rubber tube. Let's see what happens when we remove that. And we have a bunch of cables, insulated, and yeah, the cables themselves seem pretty thick, all the individual cables there. I suppose when they go for VESA certified, they do this, I hope. But I've done it now, and yeah, pretty robust cables there. Each one has got an insulation film around it. There's about 5 big cables and 2 little cables in there. So yeah, hopefully that's coming up on the camera. But yeah, that looks legit to me. Let me know what you think. Also got a foil casing on the rubber. So you're going to get some metal fibers there on the outside, and then another foil casing, and then the individual wires inside there. And they look pretty thick to me. Pretty good. Can we get into this? So that's real, that's probably real gold, hopefully. 24 karat. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to get into this aluminium piece. Let's try and cut away the... It's very well built, I must say. I do want to see what's in here. Okay, I managed to get the aluminium housing off. It took me some tools and a hacksaw. But yeah, we managed to get through, and that's what it looks like inside of that. So there's another rubber piece here, so I'm going to take this off and see what we have underneath that. Okay, got the rubber piece off as well. That was much easier. And now we're left with this housing here, which I believe will clip off. And there we have underneath the shield here is just the connections. There's no gizmos or chips or anything like that. I've seen other cables show that they have technology in here, like a motherboard and chips. I don't know what they do, but I have seen that advertised. But this cable doesn't have that, but it is very well built and very tough to get into. And yeah, there you have it, guys. I've destroyed a perfectly good cable in the name of YouTube for you guys, and that's what you get. Well, I do have one more cable, so I will be able to use my screen, and I am going to do that in the next video. So there we have it, guys, the Silkland 80 DP cable with, you know, meant to be better video refresh rate, everything like that. Maybe it benefits on 8K. I've only got 144 Hertz or 4K maybe. That's not even 4K, I don't even know. But yeah, I got nothing bad to say about the cable. It's durable, it's well built. Really appreciate Silkland for sending that out to me. Thank you very much, Silkland. I'll leave links to the website and everything else down below, and I'll leave an affiliate link to Amazon if you want to get yourself one. I don't think they're badly priced. I think they're built well. And yeah, guys, that's it. Thank you, Silkland. Thank you, and also thank you for forcing me to upgrade my monitor, because I wasn't going to do that for ages. But to be able to test this cable, I needed to upgrade the monitor to do so. So yeah, shout out to Silkland. If you've got any more stuff, let me know, and I'll see you on the next one, guys.
All I want All I want